Guys, deluded Guna, YouTube's N'Golo Kante, Chelsea nil, Arsenal nil. And with that being said, let's crack on with the player ratings. Now, while I feel it was a decent team performance on one hand, in fact, let me not lie, they set out with a game plan clearly to remain compact and all of these things. They rid their luck, but they set out, the team, Arsenal speaking about, set out to go out there and not lose this game. And whether that meant going in it with 2-1, just going into the second leg at the Emirates with something to play for, that was clearly their objective. So it was a good team performance, and by that, everybody gets a 10 out of 10. But when we look at the individual performances, I do think man could have played better. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You lot can say what you want. I do believe if anyone's going to get the most praise, it's going to be our defenders, bar a certain player, which I'll allude to later. Purely because of the way we were playing, we're not trying to play football. Chelsea were coming on top and on top of us. And while I feel all the defenders made certain mistakes in that game, for instance, Mustafi getting too tight, Holding trying to play too much, Chambers at times not watching his runners, they would definitely they definitely equaled them games out, them things out. But let's start with Ospina. Ospina, decent saves. Not much more he could be forced to do. Didn't have I wouldn't necessarily go OTT with the fact that he saves, but he kept a clean sheet. Considering he got peppered and the other team didn't have the shooting boots, but that's nothing to do with him. You can only give a man a 5, innit? I'm gonna give Chambers a 6.3 because, like I just said about the centre halves, he gave the ball away a couple of times and he weren't aware of Hazard, especially in the first 8 minutes when he was getting into pockets. But he made a lovely little block on someone in the first half. Lovely challenge as well. There was a lovely block on the goal line as well. He was getting little nicks and little flicks and little touches, whether it's going out for a corner or a throw, and he was doing his thing. Chambers, like the last time he played Chelsea, he got destroyed and he had a better game. So I'm gonna give him a 6.3. Holding's going to get a 6.3 as well, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm not going to gas it up and give guys mad levels and stuff. 6.3 is just above average for me. Important blocks. Like I said, the one criticism, at times just get your foot through it. Like, I know we need to play football and that's why you're here, but at times just get your foot through it because you're inviting pressure. But other than that, you made some good tackles, some good flicks. There are at times you could have cleared your lines, and like I said, you didn't have the most perfect of performances, but you were certainly busy and you made important blocks, like on Hazard in the second half when you followed him all the way and you denied a shot at Hazard Ospina's goal. So yeah, still very naive, but I still back you and I still want you to play all the time. So 6.3. Mustafi follows in with a 6.3. There was one, he got one vital header, one little flick on. He spoiled his game towards the second half, getting too tight, just pulling Morata down for fouls and things like that. But like I said, I do think the back three did their thing today, to be honest with you. And no one had the most performance, had an amazing performance. And if I'm honest, I'm very critical of everybody, to be honest with you. But 6.3 is about right for the back three. I'm gonna give 6.2 to Bellerin purely because I do think Bellerin had a better game. I'm very harsh on Bellerin. I felt Bellerin was okay today. He didn't really make any shockers. So this is 6.3. What am I talking about? I just realised what I said. 4.9. He was alright. Like, Bellerin was alright. Like, I'm lying. I lied to you guys there. Sorry. 4.9. He was alright. I should really give him a 5. You know, 4.9. I'm being too harsh. Give him a 5. He did okay today. Maitland-Niles, I give him a 6.3 as well. A couple times got skinned by Victor Moses, showing his naivety like Holding. But other than that, he put in some vital blocks to deny crosses. Some good tackles. Some good flicks. Putting pressure on. Some lovely passes, especially when he was drifting in midfield. Long and short range. Like, he showed his talent. I would love to see him in midfield. Spraying lovely little balls, man. He was in the thick of it again. And it's no coincidence the last few weeks it's been a following theme in my play ratings, and he's been up there. Didn't have the most amazing of games like the rest, but 6.3. I've already said Bellerin a 5. He was alright. Xhaka, I can't lie, I'm one of Xhaka's biggest fans, but I'm going to give you a 4.6. Set pieces appalling, tackling appalling, passes okay, but yeah, you've been decent, and I know people don't give you an easy time, but today you weren't necessarily that well. You did make some vital tackles and some vital blocks and some smart fouls, but I'm going to give you a 4.6, man, Carl. You're better than that. Jack Wilshere until he came off a 7, easy 7, spraying, tackling, doing it all. There's not much more to be said. Jack Wilshere FC, love to see him with the captain's arm, but let's hope the injury isn't that long, to be honest with you. Fingers crossed on that one. I'm gonna give another 4. Do you know what? I don't feel he was as bad as Xhaka, so I'm gonna say 4.7, just about. Iwobi had a better second half, especially when he went inside, started showing his strength to retain the ball and play some passes. First half he was okay, but I do think I expect more, like Bellerin, I expect more from Iwobi. Iwobi has more in his locker. He can be more decisive. Second half, he should have finished that chance. Regardless, he should have finished that chance. And he showed his quality to start that whole counter-attack and drive and run. Shooting is what's letting him down, because at the end of the day, goals and assists. He started 6 of the last 9 games. And has he really, if we look at it, what performances have you seen of him to say, oh, he was amazing there? There's none. And he wants to be a main player, one of the first players on the team sheet. That's the sort of stuff you got to do. And he didn't do it today. 4.6. Lacazette 4.1, non-existent. You weren't getting any service, and it's hard when the striker that's happening as well. Saw as well, but it weren't good enough. 4.5 should have scored in the 20th minutes or so when Wilshere fed you through. Lovely ball over the top. Should have remained calm, but you're low on confidence. You're still my guy. I'll back Lacazette to the death, but 4.1. So yeah, I'm gonna give Wells a 5. I was gonna give him a 4.1 too. But why I give him a 5? I like the defensive contribution just about saves him, especially in the second half. I mean, the pen claims weren't really a pen. I'm always going to say that. But he patterned up, helped us defensively, and helped with the outlet. So that's what gets him a 5. But in reality, a 4. Not Maitland-Niles. El Nene weren't on the pitch long enough. So I'll give him an N/A. Same goes for Alexis. But Alexis, like with Lacazette, you saw what happens when you get no service. El Nene just... He made a couple of smart fouls, but neither on the pitch to really get a rating for me. So yeah, guys, DG, I'm signing out. That's it, done. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.